Good day everyone, welcome to our video on training equipment for automobile braking systems. In this informative presentation, we'll explore the various parts and functions essential for understanding, maintaining, and repairing braking systems in the vehicles. Join us as we delve into the world of automotive technology and equip you with the knowledge you need to ensure safety on the road.
Good day, ma'am. So we are the group 3 of the research 2, and our research study title is the training equipment for automobile braking system. But first, let me introduce myself. I am Alan Gahet, yours truly. So akong buhatan karon is ipaila-ila ang mga parts and components sa ato ang braking system. So first, introduction ta, what unsa man jud ang braking system? So ang braking system is most critical components in vehicle. So it ensures safe and reliable stopping power in various driving condition. So the parts first is the brake pedal, the brake pedal.
So good afternoon, I am Pinyo Jonsal, and we explain how a powertrain functions. So sa ani nga among gigama nga training equipment, since wala gyud ang engine, so transmission so aray mo sa powertrain. So ang among imo nga engine is engine sa motor, kini siya. So ang engine sa motor, once nga moandar, i-gear na to 1 or hangtod sa 4, muna siya matuyok ang inyang engine sprocket. So pa sa pinaagi ni kadena or si chain, nagkama mig shaftings dire, no? So kita mo na yung puthaw in nagkama mig shaftings nga mao transparent na power gikan sa engine, and then gikan sa engine padung dire sa likod sa shafting na po dire ay shafting paggama ang sprocket, which is ang sprocket. So in order na makaabot siya sa transmission nga mo yang patuyokon, so nagama pud mig shafting diri sa babaw, which is nagtoy sprocket gamay. So kaning shafting ug makakuan mo manong motuyok, so naa mi palit nga kini pillow block mo ni gadala nga mo tuyok siya. Since if maka first gear, second gear, third gear, or fourth gear, so automatic mutuyok yun siya kay na may power ang engine. So mo na ni ang power transfer sa shafting dire hangtod dire kani nga shafting, so i-connect na siya sa transmission. So that's all. Akong ipa-elaborate sa sunod na ko nga kauban sa group, si Jimar Mangguray about sa drivetrain.
Good day, ma'am. I am Jimar Mangguray, and I am assigned to explain the drivetrain. And first of all, this is the transmission, and it is the main part of the drivetrain. It converts the power from the engine, the handbrake lever, the brake booster, the brake cylinder, what is that? The brake reservoir, the brake lines, mga brake lines, the drivetrain, drive shaft, mga drive shaft, the brake rotors, mga brake pad, brake pad, and the diagram, mga diagram na to, schematic diagrams. So first na explain is the drivetrain, power drivetrain. So ang explain na niya sa kung kauban si Pinyo Jonsal. So gikan sa engine, transmission may mo transmit sa power to the sa wheels. So, this is the transmission and pinagi sa half shaft. Igibasa niya ang power to the wheels and pinagi mo sa propeller. Ibasa niya ang power sa front differential and the front differential transmit ang power to the front top shaft to the wheels and same as this side. And that's all for the drivetrain. And for the brake system, I will give the discussion for by Miguel.
Good day, ma'am. I'm Miguel Sipion. For brake part of brake system, we are brake fluid reservoir. We use the reservoir on fluid and brake cylinder, and we are brake booster, and we are brake pedal. Brake booster without hose, hydrovac hose to suction to air, to brake booster to easy to press brake pedal, and without the brake light. You can see there metering valve to use divide pressure to caliper to caliper front. You can see a caliper. The caliper without the brake pad. The caliper press to brake pad to brake rotors to stop the vehicles. And this is a brake drum. You can see there that cap view design to see inside the brake drum. You can see a brake shoe and this piston inside the cylinder master and spring. That's all.
So good afternoon, ma'am. I am Cyrus Birabuya, and then I will discuss the schematic diagrams and the schematic wiring diagrams. So here we have our schematic diagram, which is then there's a legend here. It states that this symbol is the rear brake piston, which is located here, and we can see that in the training equipment. So the rear brake piston is located here inside the brake drum. As you can see, it is the rear brake piston. And then here is the symbol of the reservoir, which is here, and it's located here, the brake fluid reservoir. So, and then it is the symbol states it is the metering valve, which it has two in our training equipment. We have it in the front, which is this one, and then at the back or the rear, which is then this one. So here it is the symbol of the master cylinder, which is here and here, and then the power motor, or the one who pumps or vacuums the brake, which is the symbol here, and it is located here. And then the brake booster, which is then symbol is here, and then it is located here. And then the front brake piston, which is cannot clearly visually seen, but it is inside the brake calipers, which is here. And then we have here our schematic wiring diagram, which is it has the brake fluid indicator lights, which if ever among gamitan ng handbrake lever, here you can see the light here, brake indicator light and brake fluid indicator light here. So it is our brake light on the rear, which can be seen when we press the pedal here. And then there's this handbrake switch, which is located here, and then the brake switch, which is here. And then we have here our CDI 4 pins, which is here in our motorcycle engine. And then the battery, which is here. And the stator coil, which is located inside our motorcycle engine here. And then we also have the exploded view of our brake system, which can be seen here. And then kani daipod nga among exploded view can be used by our instructors, which mag-identify or mag-test with our mga quiz. Pwede na siya markahan na this is number 1, number 2, number 3, and then the student may mo answer mga identification. So we also have this handbook here, handbook for training equipment in braking system, prepared by yours truly. And then we have the introduction here, and then the table of contents, which is the part certification, preventive maintenance schedule, the additional consideration in PMS, and recommended procedures for inspecting, cleaning, lubricating, and just adjusting brake components. So we have here the parts identification, which is the brake pedal, and the function, which is the brake pedal is the primary interface between the driver and the braking system. When pressed, it transmits hydraulic pressure to the brake system, initiating the braking process. So, kani nga handbook is magamit yun po sa mga estudyante nga mas maka-learn sila more about the braking system. Kaya makita man dire kung sa mga function, the specific parts of the braking system and their functions. So we have this brake booster, the master cylinder, the brake lines, the brake calipers, the brake pads, the brake rotors, the brake fluid reservoir, and we also have these diagrams. So natay diagram diri sa among mock-up, nasa tay diagram diri sa among handbook. So it is a sample diagram nga mas mapadali, nga mas masabtan ng bahin sa brake system. So diri sa code makita ang preventive maintenance schedule or saan pag-maintain ng kining training equipment. We have this every 6 months and then annually. And then we also have the recommended procedure for inspecting, cleaning, navigating. So inspecting brake components, pag-inspect sa brake pads, pag-inspect sa brake rotors, pag-inspect sa brake calipers or wheel cylinders, the brake lines and hoses, and then cleaning the brake components, which is the brake cleaning the brake calipers, lights and pins, brake rotors and drums. So makita na siya dire, yung mga instruction dire. And then so magamit din ng training equipment for educational purposes nga mas magasabot ang mga trainees or students bahin specifically sa braking system. So that would be all, ma'am. So marap to ang among explanation or discussion bahin sa among class. So thank you for the rest. So yan na, ma'am, kung say